And good afternoon, everybody. This is Gator Kincaid, and we are live with your afternoon news. We're here at the upcoming bowling alley set to debut and open up tomorrow. Our news this afternoon is brought to us by Glynn Smith Buick GMC. Get ready to smile. Great inventory, great people to do business with. Just off 85, exit 62. That is Glynn Smith Chevy GMC in Opelika. We start off with a look at weather. And boy, is it going to be hot. It's hot right now, and we're right here in these dog days of summer. Let's go look at that forecast for tomorrow. What can we expect? High around 90, 93. It's going to be hot, muggy. A chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. And as you can look above us right now, of course, we're here in Chambers County, but in Lee County and all over the East Alabama and West Georgia area, you can always see that chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. So we've got some news to report out of Lynette, some news that happened at Monday's council meeting regarding the council looking to move into discussions about turf field at Morgan Washburn Stadium. The Valley Rams hire a new basketball coach for the lady team, and first responders in Troup County able to step in and prevent what could be a catastrophic injury with a male and female in Troup County over the 4th of July weekend. All that and more is straight ahead here on News, brought to you by Glynn Smith Chevy GMC, exit 62 in Opelika.
No monthly payments for 90 days at Glynn Smith Buick GMC in Opelika. New GMC Sierra Crew Cabs discounted up to $10,000 off. New GMC Terrains up to $5,250 off. And new Buick Encore GX up to $4,750 off. Shop online anytime at glynsmith.com. That's GLYNN Smith.com.
We have over 200 new and used vehicles on the ground or on the way. Get ready to smile.
So now we start off with news, and really good news out of Southern Union State Community College. Last week, several officials, including President Todd Shackett from Southern Union, made a trip regarding aerospace. Southern Union sends a press release earlier this week to Gator Media where it states that President Todd Shackett joined economic development professionals from all over the state at the Paris Air Show to advance relationships with aerospace companies that could actually pay off in future projects. Now, this is a great opportunity, great thing, worth the read. Go to our website right now, gatormedia.net, for the full article and the full story on Southern Union partnering up with economic development directors and officials all over the state to talk about aerospace and the future for the state of Alabama. Worth the read. Now let's move over to news from Lynette, shall we? At Monday night's mayor and council meeting, Councilman Tony Malone made a motion that the city allocate $87,000 for the first phase of turf field at Morgan Washburn Stadium. Mayor Jamie Hurd, who is always in support of Lynette City Schools, and Mayor Hurd reiterated to those in attendance like myself that he spent years and years as an educator in the Lynette City school system. However, he would like to have a more in-depth conversation with the athletic director, Clifford Story, before moving forward on the project. This is the early stages of the discussion. Phase 1 would be $87,000 for the Lynette mayor and council if they decide to go that route. More news from Lynette, and this is good news for the citizens. The council was unanimous in capping off the garbage fee at $22. You see, earlier this year, as you well know, the city of Lynette went with a new sanitation company, C&C Sanitation, replacing AmWaste. And with the contract, it was a little bit more expensive than AmWaste. Now, Valley has the same contract. Theirs is at 26. Lynette decided to cap theirs at 22, so that's some good news for the Lynette residents. So we're going to come back and tell you a great heroic story out of Troup County over the 4th of July weekend, where officials and first responders were able to prevent a potential loss of life or other major injuries. We got a great heroic story coming up in just a bit. This news brought to you by Glynn Smith Chevy GMC Exit 62 in Opelika, who encourage you to get ready to smile. We'll be back with more news here on Gator News.
No monthly payments for 90 days at Glynn Smith Buick GMC in Opelika. New GMC Sierra Crew Cabs discounted up to $10,000 off. New GMC Terrains up to $5,250 off. And new Buick Encore GX up to $4,750 off. Shop online anytime at glynsmith.com. That's GLYNN Smith.com.
We have over 200 new and used vehicles on the ground or on the way. Get ready to smile.
And now news out of Troup County, where over the 4th of July weekend, there was an accident involving a male and female. But thanks to first responders, the male and female were rescued from a vehicle just before it was engulfed in flames. According to officials in Troup County, the first responder, who we'd like to name individually as Troup County Deputy Carla Query, approached the vehicle, brought out her fire extinguisher to help contain the fire, busted out windows of the vehicle to help rescue the 2 victims. That, my friend, is news you can use. That's the kind of news we like to report on. We're here in front of the new bowling alley. It will open up tomorrow, 4 o'clock. New owners, arcades, electronic scoring to come in the future. This is huge. Now, the previous owners, the Caldwells, retired at the end of May, and a very short turnaround as the Turnhams, the new owners, are bringing a breath of fresh air into the bowling alley, as you can see behind me. It opens up tomorrow right here, Highway 29 in Valley. Come by and support. My name is Gator Kincaid, and this is news you can use. It's brought to you by our friends at Glynn Smith Chevy GMC, Exit 62 just off 85, who encourage you to get ready to smile. We'll be back tomorrow morning with 3 newscasts, morning, midday, and afternoon. This is Gator Kincaid reporting live from Valley, Alabama, with news you can use, brought to you by Glynn Smith Buick GMC. We'll catch you tomorrow morning.
No monthly payments for 90 days at Glynn Smith Buick GMC in Opelika. New GMC Sierra Crew Cabs discounted up to $10,000 off. New GMC Terrains up to $5,250 off. And new Buick Encore GX up to $4,750 off. Shop online anytime at glynsmith.com. That's GLYNN Smith.com.
We have over 200 new and used vehicles on the ground or on the way.